Welcome to a new collection video. In this video I'll be showing my Game Boy Advance collection. I know I have shown excuse me, my handheld collection, just full on handheld collection in another video a few years ago, I believe. But get this to focus here. Here is Super Mario World. Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2. So this is just basically the Super Nintendo version of Super Mario World ported over to the GameCube. I'm sorry, Game Boy Advance. Zelda, The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, and Four Swords. I can't really use the Four Swords portion of this game. I only bought it because it was cheaper than the just regular version of A Link to the Past on Game Boy Advance, surprisingly enough. Did this come with a box? I guess I opted not to get the box since I already have the Super Nintendo version, so yeah. This thing's gonna have a hard time focusing. There we go, I guess. Still going with the heavy hitters here. Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros. 3. Great port of the Super Nintendo version of Super Mario 3. Yeah, I still need to get through this one. I know my battery save still works on this, but the battery save on the Super Mario All-Stars edition just doesn't work for any of the games. So I'll be stuck playing those games on Retron 5 if I want to save them. Yeah, I don't see myself buying another copy of that game just to have it saved. Maybe I'll replace the battery in it. F-Zero GP Legend. Great game. Really enjoy it. Yeah, just very similar to the original F-Zero game on Super Nintendo. That's why I got it. I may get the other one. Haven't really bought any handheld games in quite a while. Classic handheld games. Thought I had more. Metroid Zero Mission. A lot of these I bought and got them for a pretty good deal. Yeah, I don't know if this will focus. There we go. A lot like the original Super Metroid on the Super Nintendo, which I do own a near complete copy of the game. I hope one day to have maybe a complete copy of the original on the NES. And I did plan on getting more of these classic series games, the classic NES series of games on the Game Boy Advance. But here is Donkey Kong. Just pretty much the same as the NES version of the game. Maybe I'll get Metroid or Excitebike, even though I own those on the original system. Is this the bootleg one? No. A couple of the games I'm about to show here I did buy, and they were unfortunately bootlegs somehow. I don't know, buying them online, I didn't really check out the descriptions, I just went by pricing. But here's Super Mario Advance, Super Mario 2. Didn't say Super Mario 2 there, that's interesting. I guess it's just Super Mario Advance. But it is Super Mario 2. I don't have this for the NES since I do have the NES Classic. And at the time that I was thinking about getting that game, that's when I was just thought, hey, I'll just play it on there, and it plays just fine. It looks a little different than the original, because I have played an original cart of that game. But yeah, this game is great. I mean, you can't go wrong with this. Final Fantasy 1 and 2. I think it was Final Fantasy 5 that I bought for this system. It was a bootleg game, and I could tell because the I could see the black underneath the label. The label was so thin. Yeah, I guess it was just like a homemade copy or pirated copy. Horrible, horrible version. But sold those off. Not gonna say to whom, but yeah, these are awesome games. I really enjoyed playing them, and maybe I'll replace the copy, replace that game someday. Uh, Paperboy and Rampage, original games here, arcade versions. I believe the Rampage version is more like the Super Nintendo version, possibly. I don't know if this will focus. There we go. But yeah, just classic Game Boy Advance games here. A lot of them I don't have a box for. The only one I do is that Donkey Kong game. But yeah, these are great, compact little games that you can stick in your pocket along with the system and just go and play the games. So yeah, this will be uploaded in HD like the other collection videos that I did a few years ago. Who knows, I may do some more collection videos like this. Just cover some electronics that I have, show my collections of those and stuff. Yeah, just kind of broaden the videos here. And I've been on a roll this year. Yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Thanks for watching, guys.